Hello my scrappy friends, it is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters and thank you for joining me for a Kitaholic Kits design team layout. Now I'm jumping straight in here. Hopefully you saw my video from last week where I was using that beautiful geometric side of the paper, all the kind of leftover bits I guess you could say, to create my background. And this time I'm using the super beautiful kind of circular patchwork style paper that Vicky Booten had on the A side. So I cut all that out using a craft knife, and then I went on in with my scissors and distressed up all of the edges to kind of give it that rough look. And then this is the super beautiful patchwork side of the page. Now I said in my video last week that I had to use both sides of this. It was just too gorgeous not to include both of them. I just loved the coral geometric, but I also loved the super gorgeous patchwork, so I just couldn't help myself. So you can see here that worked well for me. I am also using one of the exclusive cut files, the Get Out and Explore, as my title. And then I've got 3 super cute photos of my son and 2 of his school friends having a play at the park. I know it is obnoxious to have that big yellow sticker across the top of it, but as I'm sure you've already guessed, these kids are kids from school, and I didn't ask permission to have them on Facebook or on YouTube or anything like that. So to avoid that conversation, I'm just keeping them covered up for privacy reasons. At least the yellow post-it note is kind of a similar colour to the colour scheme, so it's not too distracting from how this layout is sort of coming together. As you can see, I'm just using some wet glue to stick my cut file straight down on the page, and I also just stuck the photos straight flat on the page as well. Then I've pulled the Simple Stories sticker sheet that came in the kit, and I am going to make all of my embellishments using the super gorgeous Explore and Wildlife stickers, because they just work so well with these colors. They work so well with the wood park that we're at, and it is just a perfect match. I am usually a big planner of how I want my clusters to look. I usually work everything out before I stick anything on, but I find that really hard with sticker sheets because once you take the sticker off the page, it's really quite difficult to put it back, and it's also difficult to kind of lay stickers out on your page where you might like them to go and move them around because, of course, they stick. So this is real time. This is exactly me. I figured it out as I went along. So you can kind of see the process. It's not too long. It was a pretty quick decisions. Yep, that looks good, so I'm just going to put it on. But there's a few little times when I change things or I move things. And I think by limiting myself to only having sort of one collection or one place to get my ephemera from, I made that decision making a little bit easier for myself. I did have to remind myself at one stage to stop. I was going a bit sticker crazy and cluster crazy, and I just kept putting more and more things on the page. And the background is quite busy that, I just had to remind myself to okay, that's enough now. You can also see that my cut file there, the Get Out, and is a nice, beautiful, metallic, shiny green. And the word Explore, the cut file part of that is white. That would be because I cut the entire cut file out using white pattern paper. And then I used the super gorgeous metallic, I guess you'd call them inks, metallic that came in the mixed media kit to carefully sort of outline that Get Out and just because I thought it looked awesome, and also being white, it wasn't popping off the page as well as it could have been. So I'm really happy with the way that worked. I'm then putting on a few of the wood veneer hearts because they just are a perfect match for this collection and for this color scheme. And this layout is absolutely done. You will have noticed that I've already done my splatters because I cannot have a layout without splatters. So these are my close-ups, and I'm so thrilled with how this all came together. It is such a fun layout, and I think it looks really, really cute. So thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you all again next week. And I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.